Alright, hey, what's up guys? So today I'm doing a kind of explanation video about how different engines can work together with Spyrals to take the deck a little differently than how it's being played in OCG. Obviously, this is my own original deck. There's no actual, I don't think, variations of these yet, so I'll probably be the first one to upload these. It does use a couple of OCG concepts, which is Lyrical Lisette, which is the level 1 that adds DD Crow, but you'll see that later. So, to get right into the video, you're going to activate Set Rotation, which lets you set 2 field spells. So you're going to you're going to set a Oracle Zephyr to your side of the field, and then you're going to set a Cosmo Town to your opponent's side of the field. So in this variation, it's not per se to make a so-called break my board type of concept. It just expands on there's not only like a single way to play Spyrals, which is like, oh, let's go start out with quick fix, super agent, machine dupe, and then go for decode talker, and then make some strange play that everyone has seen. The point of Spyrals, if you want to win in a mirror matchup, is to actually catch your opponent by surprise, which is one way, or the second way is play a crap ton of hand traps, because Spyrals are extremely weak to hand traps. Because you interrupt them before their helix play, they're like, oh crap, I can't do anything, GG. And then you just like surrender, move to round 2 and lose more when your opponent sides in more hand traps, and then you just cry. So here you're going to activate Zephyr and Resonator. Here you're going to add a level 4 Zephyr monster, and then you're going to add a red Resonator. This is using the Zephyr Field Race set engine. So you're going to normal summon out red Resonator, which special summons out whatever you added from Oracle, letting you get rid of those two to summon out Stardust Charge Warrior. Charge Warrior is Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 is Zephyr. Zephyr stacks 1 card, and then you draw that card via Charge Warrior when it hits Chainlink 1, so you're just indirectly stacking a monster, adding to your hand. So you're going to add Resonator. Then since you have a Synchro monster, you're going to special summon out Resonator. Then with these 2 cards, you're going to summon out Fairy Dragon. When this card is sent from field grave, you add a Resonator card back to your hand, blah blah. You're going to use Fairy Dragon's field destruction effect, gaining 1,000 life points to destroy both fields. Add a field spell to your hand. So here you're going to you're going to add Resort as your field spell, and then you're going to add a Slip Rider, which is because of Cosmo Town effect. Alright, here you're going to activate Resort, which is going to fetch you your Quick Fix. Then you're going to use Fairy Dragon's first effect, which lets you special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Cannot declare battle, first turn does not matter. You special summon out Quick Fix, which lets you add a gear. This one you have to add Joan. Then you're going to Machine Dupe for the other 2 Quick Fixes. Gosh, this lag though. 2 Quick Fixes, then you get to add 2 more gears. One of them has to be big red, the other one does not matter. So I'm going to add a, I guess Last Resort. Okay, so here with Fairy Dragon and one of the Quick Fixes, you're going to go into Code Talker. I'm not sure if this card's getting released in next set or in some sort of future set. So, if it's not being released in the new set, then you just use any link to that can point up and down. That's generic. And then With these two, you're going to summon out the double helix. Because double helix counts as a super agent, you can use Quick Fix's secondary effect, which lets you dump the drone to special summon out Quick Fix. Then, since it's special summon graveyard, put a token on it just to signify that if it leaves the field without being XYZ summoned, it gets banished, not sent to a graveyard. We're not going to use that. We're pretty much going XYZ so that effect never happens until the very end of the combo when you actually do just banish it, because there's nothing more to XYZ it into. So here you're going to add a gear card to your hand. I'm going to add a fully armed. Then with the big red, we're going to special summon out the drone. The reason why this is important is because drone stacks the top cards of your opponent's deck so that double helix effect will always go off. So we're just going to use its effect, not going to check it because it's over here. It's pretty much 40 monsters in that deck, all fluffles. So double helix is going to activate, then you special summon out Master Plan. Then with Master Plan's effect, you're going to add a Spyral mission. The first one is going to be Rescue, because you're going to resummon Master Plan again to use her first effect. The secondary effect is a hard OPT, which means that you can only use it once per turn. The first effect is not hard OPT, so you can use it infinitely as long as the card leaves the field and re-enters the battlefield. So yeah, you add Rescue because of Master Plan's effect. Then instead of using Master Plan and double helix like the OCG to make Decode Talker, you're actually going to use the drone and Master Plan to make a proxy dragon. Then with Master Plan's effect, you get to add a resort and a spiral monster to your hand. At this point, you're going to add Super Agent and the resort. Now here's the cool part. Resort is not hard OPT, which means if you activate additional copies, it's pretty much just a roller. So at this point, this is your field. Double Helix already exists, so you can just dump a card. You're going to dump Rescue because you're later going to use again to revive Master Plan. So you're going to summon a Quick Fix. Quick Fix effect lets you add a gear card from your deck to your hand. It does not matter. Gonna add a drone. Here you're going to overlay the two Quick Fixes for Lyrical Reset Sterling. Here you get to target one card that gains the 300 times its XYZ stacks. It does not matter, these cards don't even exist later. You're going to activate its effect, which lets you add a level 1 Wind Beast card. So in OCG, they've been using this combo a lot. It's really cool. So you add DD Crow, which is a hand trap that could potentially screw up your opponent's play, especially with all the weird decks that's going to exist besides Spyrals. There's a couple of other archetypes that's coming out. I forget what they're called. I think one there's like Bullets, the other one's Crawlers. I think there's like Subterra or Should All Support, whatever that new Link card is called. Yeah, there's a lot of uses for DD Crows. I'm not trying to promote this card to like buy ultis of this card, but this card's actually very good. So there's that whole spiel. Hold on. Let me think for a minute. Okay, at this point you're going to dump more cards. So you're going to dump a jump to special summon out a Quick Fix. Quick Fix effect activates. Then you add a gear. Which gear do I not have? I don't have utility wire yet, so I'm gonna add it. Then I'm going to dump the resonator because I added it earlier. It's really useless right now. Go for the second Quick Fix. Activate effect. Add a gear. Gonna add the gear I don't have in my hand yet. Big red. You can only activate one big red, but you can use this on later turns. And then here you're going to use Kill Talker and double helix to make your first firewall dragon, which proxy dragon points to. Here you're going to overlay both quick fixes to make Princess Sprite. Princess Sprite's effect lets you detach one material, check top card. If it's spell or trap, you add it to hand. If not, it's in a grave. It is a spell, so you add it to your hand. Here you're going to link summon a Link 2, which is going to be your proxy dragon. And then here you're going to banish rescue mission to special summon out Master Plan. Master Plan's effect lets you add a Spyral mission. At this point, you're going to add Assault. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, you're going to add Assault. And then you're going to activate Super Agent's effect. You can only special summon him once per turn via top deck check, so we're going to use that effect, since we already know because of the first drone that we played. So here you're going to use these two Spyrals to get out your double helix. At this point, Firewall Dragon co-links free cards, so you can use its effect to add free cards back to your hand. So you're going to trending. You're going to add Master Plan. You're going to add Resonator, and then last card's completely up to you. Gonna add a drone. Wait. Yeah, gonna add a drone. So here you have a bunch of garbage cards. So you're going to dump Assault for a quick fix effect. Then with quick fix's effect, you get to add a gear card to your hand. Gonna add a. Can you control multiple of these? Hold on, I don't even know. No, you can actually control multiple of these. Okay. Can I add another fully armed? Okay, here's where it gets weird. So from here, you're going to banish the quick fix and the double helix to summon out Kotaka, Decotaka. Because quick fix was summoned and not used as material, it gets banished. So this is your field. Because a link card left Firewall Dragon, you can special summon one card from your hand. So I'm going to summon out Slip Rider. Because this card's taking additional room, I'm going to use Slip Rider's effect to destroy it. So you can put down more random crap later. From here, you're going to use both proxy dragons to make your Firewall Dragon. And then because a card left, you can special summon. So I'm going to special summon out my Synchron Resonator. From your graveyard, you're going to banish Assault mission. So what this does is it lets you special summon one Spyral monster from your hand. So you're going to special summon your Last Resort. Here, you're going to Synchro for 5. Hold on, this incorrect positioning. Wait, hold on. Trending. No, it's not. So you get Musashi, and then because a card left, you can special summon out Master Plan. And then from here, you're going to... Wait, hold on. Hold on, just wait a minute. Yeah, has to be done this way. Never mind. So Musashi's effect, when it's synchro summon, you can add a machine type monster from your grave to your hand. So you're going to re-add the Last Resort back to your hand. Then here you're going to overlay these two to make a Nova, and then into infinity, and then here you're going to activate the secondary resort to add another spiral card. So at this point you're going to add Sleeper to your hand. So the part that I was doing like incorrect positioning is supposed to be like master plan is supposed to exist here where TheoryCraft points to. So it's pretty much going to be so that you don't connect it with Sleeper, because obviously you don't want to do it because this card tributes, and yeah, you get my drift pretty much. So here you're just going to banish 3 spiral cards. I think that's pretty much what it says. One more spiral. Summon now Sleeper. Then with Sleeper out, you can go attach your last resort. You can activate your fully armed. This is not. Wait. No, you can't. Come on. Because there's no super agent. So let's see. You're going to set this card. Set utility wire. Stupid lag. You're going to set utility wire. You're going to use Master Plan's effect, which lets you add a Spiral mission to your hand. So I'm going to add Assault. I'm going to activate Assault, so that whenever this card does something, you draw cards, which is good. And then last card does not matter. I'm just gonna set a big one because it's cool. So pretty much this short, and and then you can use this Firewall Dragon's effect if you want to add a monster back to your hand. So you can just add a, I don't know, I guess Zephyr Fruben. So like I guess like instead of putting Big Red face down, you can actually just activate Zephyr Providence to add the secondary skill, which is Corp. And then you can go set the card. So pretty much you end up with a completed pen skill, which obviously it does not matter because you're not using them to pendulum summon this deck, obviously. But this is the end field. It summons out Infinity. Infinity is kind of useless in the next meta, but this is just a concept video showing that it's possible to summon Infinity using field reset in Spyrals. So on my next video, I'm going to talk about my brilliant Vion engine in Spyrals, which is pretty much Brilliant Fusion and using Vision Hero Vion and its interactions to create some really next level cancer fields using Zexal and the Chariot Beast, which is more of a lockdown oriented field, assuming your opponent can't really do anything, because there's going to be a Decode Talker which protects Zexal. There's going to not Decode Talker. Well, yeah, Decode Talker, and then there's going to be a Proxy Dragon that protects Zexal. And then Chariot Beast is going to deny quick play spells that reacts to Zexal's effect. So look forward to that video. I'm probably going to do that either later today or tomorrow, whenever I have more time. So yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.